I'm still on my way.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Utah, fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And, of course, Minnesota, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And seeing where Utah is, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And for Minnesota, the wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniel. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for them. And it's Conley in at the point. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one.
At some point here tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Markkanen a screen on Conley. Back to Markkanen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Pass to Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
Towns is so dangerous.
Outside, Markkanen. To the wing right side. Here's Captain Clutch. Drops one in from the wing.
And Markkanen.
Conley dishes to Towns. From the arc. And the three ball is good. Pass to Captain Clutch for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business.
5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
The silky smooth.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert, third. Back to Horton Tucker. Offensive rebound. Kessler off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter.
The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent.
You are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And Edwards with the stuff. There's the pick. Here he goes. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. That ties the game. Utah with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They shot the lights out from deep.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the evening. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. So he gets them both. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW.
It's Edwards on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's all weight room right there.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. And he goes in for the dunk. To the inside. Crafty move. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. 7 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God, it's almost Shaq-like. They've been DPR, Shaq. Decisive, physical, and relentless.
I think that just brought a tear to my eye, Kenny. I love you.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite today. Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he...
And they get it back. Here's Captain Clutch. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Outside Edwards. There's the drive. That's another one for him. His fifth. Here's Captain Clutch. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Here's Captain Clutch.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Rudy Gobert.
He's coming off an excellent season and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that drops, so they now lead by one. Here's Captain Clutch. Connects from three-point range. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane.
I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships.
Here's the pass to Captain Clutch. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Captain Clutch has got 13 points in the second half. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Anderson outside. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. Now, here is George. Scoreless thus far. Here's Hendricks. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 2. Sexton against Anderson.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Sexton. And Sexton drops them both. Now George. Back to Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after this.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Inside, Reed goes up and lays it nice and easy. Timberwolves trail by 5. A 3 from Morris sinks the triple.
The defenders need to recognize.
Here's Captain Clutch. There's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Anderson passes to Edwards. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Here's Captain Clutch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Edwards passes to Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Into the lane. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Here's Captain Clutch. We see the Jazz get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.